Reading I-Ching. Influence. Composition of hexagram. The lower part of I-Ching starts with this hexagram, while the upper part illustrated natural orders and personal development toward one's ultimate purpose. The lower part deals with matters close to life, such as the relationships between people. The first hexagram, influence, has the image of a lake upon the mountain. It may be something like a crater lake at the top of a mountain. The mountain and the lake are entities fixed in one position, but when we look at the details, the mountain leads us higher, and the water in the lake is always trying to move lower. A solid mountain lies at the bottom, and the soft lake is encased upon it, each of them moving toward each other. It seems like a stable and harmonious image. The mountain rises upward, but its tip is not pointy that it can embrace the lake upon it. The lake slowly permeates into the mountain, and grows numerous trees and grasses on the mountain. It seems that they are sacrificing themselves a little, to make a greater whole. Caring for each other, and trying to harmonize each other, is a great first step toward a harmonious relationship. Overall meaning. The upper part of I-Ching mainly focused on symmetrical trigrams and hexagrams. The first two hexagrams were the creative heaven and the receptive earth, and the last two were the abysmal water and the clinging fire. However, the first hexagram of the lower part of I-Ching is not symmetrical anymore. It follows a different rule instead. The hexagram of influence is a mix of two trigrams. The lake, which has a line of yang upon two lines of yin, and the mountain, which has a line of yin upon two lines of yang. These trigrams are not symmetrical by itself, but you may note that the two trigrams has reversed configuration of lines. It can be considered to symbolize that they are compensating for each other's weaknesses. Therefore, the first hexagram of the lower part of I-Ching illustrates the first step toward harmony and balance. The same characteristic can be found in the last two hexagrams of I-Ching as well. So what are we supposed to do in taking the first step into the lower part of I-Ching, which symbolizes the harmony in human relationships? First of all, we need to get to know each other. It is not simply about the other person, but we need to reflect on ourselves as well. We should first understand what we have and what we lack, and then we need to find out what other people have and what they need, so that we can come up with a solution to compensate for each other's needs. However, such a process and interaction should be more intuitive and emotional than to be logical and rational. It is not sufficient for us to judge precisely what each other needs, and help out each other in a computational and logical way. Instead of looking for someone who can fill out deficits perfectly, or providing other people with exactly what they need, we sometimes need to make some extra room in ourselves, so that other people can take some rest, and sometimes we should take some courage to move one step outside our own comfort zone, to get closer to other people.